campers and families. Welcome to episode 23 of Houston Humane Society's virtual companion camp. Today is National Animal Disaster Preparedness Day. So we decided to show you guys how you can prepare your animal in case of any disaster that happens. All right, so we are going to show you guys how to make a kit and what items to put to prepare you in case of an emergency. If you need to leave really quickly, the most important thing to do is to be prepared. So we're going to show you guys what you need to have with you in case of emergency for your animal. So let's take a look. The first thing you're going to need is at least a 5-day supply of food, and you can store it in a bag like this. You will also need some bowls. So these are some travel bowls. These ones fold flat just like this. There's another type that scrunches down like this. These ones are from Houston Humane Society. You should also have at least a gallon of water with you, so not only your pet can drink it, but in case you need to rinse off your pet or anything like that. Now, when it comes to food, make sure you also have some treats packed away for your pet. And I would recommend just getting a brand new bag and throwing them in there so they're fresh for your pet. Now, another thing that's very important to have on hand is your animal's medication and records, and make sure to seal them in a watertight bag like this. And definitely you need to have your animal's vet records, a copy of them. These are from Lizzie's vet records. And if you have the pet ID that you made, definitely include, your animal's name, your contact number, and your street address. And it helps to have a picture of your pet as well, in case you guys get mixed up. Another thing that's important to keep with you guys are some pet wipes in case your animal gets dirty, and then just some of the grooming items like a brush, toothbrush, and toothpaste in case they do need to have their teeth brushed if they get lost for a long time. These are all things that you want to have on hand, and you can use a human toothbrush. It will work okay in a pinch, as well as your finger. Now, to keep your animal clean and keep their waste clean, if you have a cat, make sure to have some disposable cat litter boxes like this. Have your cat litter, some newspaper, get an extra scoop. For the dog owners, make sure to have some poop bags with you, as well as some extra towels in case you have to do any other cleaning. Now, another thing that's important to have are the things like to keep them, with you, like a leash or a crate. So make sure you have some type of travel crate ready to go in case you do have to leave. All of a sudden have something so you can transport your pet easily. Now, the last thing that you guys need are some items to keep your pet happy and comfortable and stress-free. If you do have any disaster happen, definitely it'd be helpful to have a cozy blanket or a bed so that your pet feels comfortable in this time. Additionally, definitely have some cool toys, and it helps to have a variety of toys: soft plush toys, balls, squeaky toys, rubber chew toys, or rope toys for your dogs, and then have a variety: bell toys, feather toys, or little plush toys for your cat. So all of this stuff, it's recommended that you store it. So you could either have a go bag like this that you can put all of these items in, or to get really prepared, have a bin like this to put all of these items in. That way, if you do have to leave in an emergency, you have it all ready to go. You're not going to forget anything. All right. So we know that people are also starting to head back to work, and some of your animals might be used to having you guys at the house these days. And what happens if you go back to work? Your pet might be experiencing some type of separation anxiety. So we have with us today Ashley, our behavior coordinator, to talk to us about separation anxiety that your pet might be facing. And she has with her one of our adoptable pets, Dee Dee. And Dee Dee was featured on our foster story episode.
Yes, and Dee Dee is currently up for adoption. She's here at the shelter with us. She's 18 months old. She is a Heeler Shepherd mix, really sweet girl. Loves to play with toys, loves to go on walks, and definitely loves treats. She's house and crate trained, by the way. So speaking of separation anxiety, I feel like especially now this is going to be really important for people starting to head back to the workplace. So I just kind of wanted to talk about what are symptoms of separation anxiety, kind of define what is separation anxiety, and just a few tips we can use to try to keep it in control. So separation anxiety, first and foremost, is a distress that pets feel whenever they're left alone. Now, it's not completely been proven scientifically where exactly this comes from, what triggers this, but a lot of animal experts do agree that separation anxiety is usually triggered by the loss of a really important person or persons in that animal's life. And of course, shelter animals are very, very commonly diagnosed with separation anxiety. They come into us as strays, owner surrenders. They're just a lot more prone to dealing with the disorder. Some symptoms I'm sure that we're all kind of aware of separation anxiety are digging, chewing up household items, frequent urination or potty accidents. Stuff like that. It's more common than we realize, and there are some easy solutions for mild separation anxiety. So the first thing, of course, you want the variety of toys. I brought out just different kinds of toys, and even me with my personal dog. When he's at home and I'm not, I give him the variety. We have a rope toy. And this one, it's got the little crunchy going on. And then this is just a regular plush toy. It's really strong. And then we have this one, my personal favorite. This is a chew toy with all kinds of different textures on it. So that one's a lot of fun. So they have a lot of different varieties to keep themselves occupied. Also, another really good way to help keep separation anxiety at bay is treats. Now that could be bully sticks, raw hides, any kind of chew toys that you like. My personal favorite though is Kongs. So Kongs are great. You have a big opening in the bottom. You can put cream cheese in there, you can put peanut butter, you can mix up wet food with some dry food, and it's basically a treat toy. They have to work to get the reward that's inside. And here we have a couple of different sizes. Know it's appropriate for your dog. Little dogs need a little smaller one, and then the big dogs would be better suited with the larger one. And there's all kinds of different types. So Kong also makes the double-ended ones just for more fun. And then these big bone ones where you can stick big long treats in them. So there's all kinds of good stuff that you can experiment with. I will say for severe separation anxiety though, you definitely want to consult your veterinarian or a behaviorist. That's where counter conditioning and training methods like that come in, and that's best done by licensed professionals. But yeah, that's what I got, guys.
All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to today's episode. We hope that you guys can get prepared in case of emergency with these tips. And thank you, Dee Dee, for being a great participant on our episode today. We hope she gets adopted soon. She's a great dog. She likes other dogs. Definitely a playful puppy for you to take home. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.